Hello and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to tell you a story about two bat friends. So let's begin. So once upon a time there were two bats sitting on a branch of a tree, and they were both sharing an apple. Well, as both of them ate the apple, well, one of the bats suddenly said that he likes the meat of humans, and the other bat was very surprised because he knew that this bat was very much vegetarian. He only likes to eat some chicken meat and also a little bit of other types of vegetables, and only he sometimes he will eat chicken. And I didn't say before, but I will now say it, that he mostly eats fruits, so he's partly vegetarian. But now today he shocked his bat friend, and when the other bat asked, why did you say such a thing like that, that bat was very surprised to see the other bat's face, because the other bat looked very disgusted. And after he asked the question, the bat that said that he loves the meat of humans, and so then that bat replied that why do you look so disgusted? That we used to eat it very much, but because of my teeth, they were very much broken. And I started being vegetarian, but now they have been regrown and I can now eat meat again like before. So the other bat was still disgusted because only they were allowed to eat the meats of other animals, not humans, because they lived in a zoo. And that bat got very bad intentions, as that bat said to himself. So the bat that was very much disgusted had asked him, why did you suddenly say it? And then the other bat said that I have already answered this question to you, because now my teeth are fully grown and now I can eat it. The other bat did not like his intentions and he started going far away from him. He still gossiped with him because he was his only friend, but he was still very concerned, because what if this bat turns into a cannibal? Well, and then suddenly he realized that it was a stage where bats start eating themselves or eating their own species. So after this, the other bat, realizing that it was that time of the month, he also stayed away from all the other bats because he knew that this could also happen to him. But he always stayed close to that friend, but a little bit far away for his own safety. But one night, while he was sleeping beside his friend, suddenly he started hearing some weird noises, like someone was breathing very heavily. And then when he turned around, he saw that his other bat friend and had red glowing eyes with his open teeth. That bat started chasing him, and then he ran for his life, but he still couldn't. Then that bat got him, and then he beat him, and suddenly that bat, also the bat that was disgusted to eat humans before, now suddenly started having some cannibal cravings, and also he liked to eat some human meat. And then he suddenly realized that he had been poisoned with this some kind of bite. And now so both of them were looking very cannibalistic, and they started eating other bats in their own enclosure. But other bats were very afraid of them. They tried to fight them off, but those two were very strong and the other bats could not fight them off. So alas, all of the bats were eaten by those two, and then they started fighting with each other, and after a long battle, well, they started to eat each other, started to bite each other, and suddenly when they came back to the senses, in all of a sudden they saw that all of the other bats were killed or eaten, and then they realized that they have done something that they shouldn't have, and realizing their mistake, they needed to punish themselves. So they dived into the water, and because they didn't know how to swim, they killed themselves or committing suicide. And so this is the end of our story. And after all of this went down in one night, the zookeepers came ahead and saw that there were no bats left, and all the bats that were left were headless, or some part of their body was completely missing. So this is the end of our video and story of two bat friends, and who were very good friends, but at last as they punished themselves because of their own crimes. And so this is the end of our video. So tata and goodbye, see you tomorrow again.